Shabdan arrested by anti-gang task force over triple murder. See? So Linval Thompson, Jr., properly known as Shabdan, has been taken into custody by the Joint Anti-Gang Task Force in connection with a triple murder. The dancer producer was arrested in a targeted operation in St. Catherine South on Friday, June 3rd. Thompson Jr., who was also being identified as a person of interest, pay attention to this, in the recent triple murder and wounding with intent on May 2015 in Rose Heights, St. James, is expected to be questioned in the coming days in the presence of his attorney. Shabdan was freed on gun-related charges on April 7. However, he is accused of offering a police officer $2 million to get rid of an illegal gun in a case he had been previously charged with. He was charged with a breach of Corruption Prevention Act, right? The dancer producer was arrested in a targeted operation in St. Catherine South on Friday, June 3rd. So the Shabdan was targeted, or was he wanted? A person of interest. When you're a person of interest, you're supposed to be notified by the JCF. When you turn yourself in within the time that they give you to turn yourself in, you become a fugitive, or you become a wanted person. Where's the information that he was given a certain amount of time to turn himself in? So he was a person of interest, but we were searching for him, or we targeted him. So he went to court recently on this matter, right? He went to court recently on this matter. So he became a person of interest, I guess, with the shooting that they charged him for. But if he was a person of interest in the shooting that they charged him for, why was there not a request from the authorities for him to turn himself in? Or was that done? Because let us be balanced in the reasoning. Was that done? Because this is something that every citizen of Jamaica, this must be the norm, or this is supposed to be the norm. It's a protocol. If the police think you're a person of interest on a matter, they're supposed to notify you to turn yourself. When I reason today with giddy-headed people and light-headed people and people who can't think for themselves. And make we put out a disclaimer. We're not here defending anybody that are doing wrongs. We put out video all the while, but we are staying objective on the matter. And we put out the videos and we say Shabdan and all the youth them, if we not do badness and all them things there, we don't need to put on them things there, because them things they not go, end well. We're not going to go to prison or we're not go dead. So we could just put out that disclaimer, but we attack on this matter because we have been saying for the longest time that there are people on social media who are playing judge, jury, and executioner, and they are counterproductive in the fight against crime. Hence the reason why we are seeing quote-unquote criminals walking out of the court, scotch-free, because we have too many people on social media playing detectives. Leave the police, let them do them work. Leave the investigators them to complete them investigations before we start put out information. What y'all are doing is counterproductive. I want to think that people, you think that we are support criminality. Because you know, licky and look on the dinner money, I want to realize you can eat a food off of the internet. You want to just get to the information and fling it out there. But watch and see how much youth, when we no claims are criminal, I walk free. So this man had a hearing June 9th, which was a few days ago, and a few days before his arrest. So if he was a person of interest, why wouldn't you put it out there or send a message to him that he should turn himself into the authorities? Knowing that he has a case coming up June 9th. So if you put out, or if you let him know that you're a person of interest, turn yourself into the police within 24 hours. If he refused to turn himself into the police within 24 hours, what would happen? Him would have be a person we wanted. So when him go court June 9th, if him go court, what would happen? Them that revoke him bail. Or you go down at the courthouse, go pick him up. What if only 5 people leaving Jamaica with have sense? What if it's only 10 people who leaving Jamaica with have sense? If a man is a person of interest and him have a court date coming up in a few days' time, why wouldn't you send a request or order him to turn himself in. And me alone, hold on. So are we are the idiot? Are we are the idiot? No. The man have a court date 2 days before you arrest him. And the information that is out there from nationwide and reputable news outlets, the information is this man was a person of interest. Why wouldn't you put out a statement or send the information to the man's lawyer or whosoever, or put out a public statement that Linval Thompson Jr., you are a person of interest. Turn yourself into the authority within 24 hours. Give him 12 then. Because according to one of favorite news outlet, one of the most reputable news outlet, one of the most trusted news outlet, he was planning to leave the island. All right, cool. That gives you more reasons to put out that, yo, this man is one. This man is a person of interest. If you hear say this man is planning to leave the island, this man have an ongoing case, and you hear that this man is planning to leave the island, why wouldn't you put out information, put out in the media, put out a statement that Linval Thompson Jr., you are to turn yourself into the police authorities outside of Jamaica at the borders, because I want to have the information say him a leave on a boat and him a go enter a small island into the United States. Okay, fine. So we have all of this information. Why not grab him, nab him in the act? So we can slap another charge on him for fleeing prosecution one. We could slap another charge on him, you know. And when you go to court now, on June 9th, which is his other court date, you would now say to the judge, Your Honor, you have to revoke this man bail because he was planning to flee the island. Why wouldn't you red flag him? Is it just 5 people alone leaving Jamaica with absence? Is it just 5 that we leave and we see people are bleach with tape recorder, and you know when people used to go to stage show and bleach out at the gate, and from like when Sunsplash was so nice, and people go bleach at the gate before with them tape recorder. Yeah, I saw people are asleep out of them robot gate. The robot gate full. You know, no boy, me a wait to make up a tea. Breaking news. This is what the person of interest led to. Shabdan charged with 3 counts of murder. Now, let us understand something here. What is happening with this case here? And what is going to happen with this case, in my opinion, in my view? The JCF is going to look like a soap opera organization. And the same people that are now praising the JCF for this arrest and charge, them same one are going to say, you see why we can't trust the system? You see why we can't trust the system? Because watch all the information and them still look at the man. And who? So let's say Shabdan is guilty. It's going to be a person guilty, possible, a person guilty walking free. Or let's say the victims. The victims, them not going to get no justice. Why? Because we have people on social media playing detectives, playing with sensitive matters, disclosing information to the public before the investigation even starts. But remember, when I tell you this, I say, oh, them can't trust the police, them can't trust the police. But no, them are praise the police. Because the police send the sheep them to listen to, look at your screen. And the next one, I said, the corner dirty boy them. When they name, remember what I want to name. But quite a few of them know the on the internet, I play detectives now. Well, let's see. Maybe. Is me gonna be the clown at the end of the day? We don't realize why crime in Jamaica can't stop. And now we have the detectives them online and make it worse. You have information, so the man plan to leave the island. Of course, information is out there. I don't know if it's true that the JCF actually said it, but the information is out there. From, of course, your favorite YouTuber. Right? Using about them own words. In case the people want to say, yo, follow the man.